So this next workout is our core connection flow. This is a great workout to do on its own or at the end or beginning of another workout. Really great way to get moving, to get mobile, and to really connect to your core, particularly through your breath. It's a no crunch workout. All you need is a mat and a single dumbbell. I recommend you don't go any heavier than a 3 kilo dumbbell. We're doing smaller muscle groups, so you don't really need a heavy dumbbell, and we're going to be flowing through the movement. So just place your dumbbell close by your mat and come down the end of your mat, and just start with your feet hip width apart, shoulders away from ears, and really making sure you've got that even pressure through your heels and the balls of your feet. Knees are soft, and just try and keep those eyes on the horizon. You can close your eyes if you want, and just feel first of all where your breath is landing. Is it in your throat? Is it in your chest? Okay, often if we're a little bit stressed or busy, that breath can be in our upper throat. I want you just to start to breathe, soft knees, shoulders stacked above ribs, ribs above hips, and just breathe first of all into that breath, hitting your diaphragm and feeling a little bit grounded through the support of the mat. Take 3 more big deep breaths, drawing right past the ribs into the diaphragm. And just feel if you've got any niggles in your body. That's it. All right, we're going to take a big deep breath in. We're going to reach the hands up ahead, and then we're going to melt back down, chest towards the thighs, and we're going to walk our hands forward for 3, 2, 1. We're going to immediately come down into a tabletop position where our hands are directly underneath our shoulders and knees are underneath our hips. We're just going to start with a little cat-cow. So lift the chin, lift the tailbone, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, we're going to dome up. But I really want you to lead with your upper back rather than clenching that belly. Dive back down. You might need to take your hands a little bit wider to feel into this. Exhale, remember, leading through the breath in the upper back. Hips, tailbone comes to the right rather than clenching. Dive back down. Inhale, lift the chin. Really think about spreading the sit bones. Exhale, dome back up. And then come back to that nice neutral pelvis. So neutral pelvis, we give our tailbone a little bit of a wag. There's no tension through the belly. The shoulders are away from the ears. The hands are directly underneath the shoulders. So just check in that your eyes are also not looking down at your belly. You're looking more to the top edge of that mat to protect your neck. Next, we're going to reach up that hand. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, scoop underneath. And again, reach up tall. Big deep breath in. Exhale, scoop underneath. Let's do 2 more. Scoop underneath. 1 more. Scoop underneath. And let's come back to the other side. Big deep breath in. So really think about what is happening in the midline of your back as you do this. Big deep breath in. Scoop underneath. So that ear doesn't have to touch the ground. Plenty of space in the body. There's space for the belly. Really thinking about the top half, the midline of our back or our thoracic spine, because this is actually connected to our core. 1 more. Excellent. All right, let's come back. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're simply going to lengthen out in front. So opposite arm, opposite leg, and I want you just to ground down with that toe on the ground, hands straight in front. Remember, we're coming back to feeling like there's a tray of coffee on our hips, and we don't want to spill it. And it's about length, not height. Other side, let's lengthen long. Breathe. Excellent. And again, reach long. Beautiful. So just feeling into any imbalances that are on one side of the body compared to the other. All right, next thing, we're going to come out in front. Lengthen. Now, if you're feeling balanced, you can lift that back toe off the ground. Hold it there. Now, option is to bring this hand out to the side, back to the center. Soft elbow. Out we go. If you're feeling wobbly, just simply pop that back toe back on the ground. And that foot doesn't have to be a big lift. It's 5 centimeters off the ground. 1 more. Place the hand down. Let's lengthen again. Shoulders away from ears. Go out with the hand first of all. Now feel into how how is that toe? How are you balanced? How are you aligned? And you don't have to move this hand a big way out. Okay? 90 degrees is the maximum. That's it. Let's do 2 more. You're breathing. Last one. Okay, let's come back to our tabletop position. Roll the shoulders away from ears. Knees under hips. We're going to squeeze the elbows down towards the knees into our press push-ups. Exhale, come up. Squeeze the elbows down. Exhale, come up. So as you do this, we're really suction capping the fingers down into the mat. Elbows squeeze together as you rise. Gap between the chin and chest. And if you're doing this properly, you will feel a little quiver through the back of your arms. So drawing the elbows towards the knees. I'm keeping my tailbone high. Plenty of space for my belly to breathe. That's it. Let's do 1 more. Excellent. All right, just sit back, give those wrists a little bit of a roll. Now we're going to progress this again. So we're going to do another round, okay, when you're ready. But to finish off, we're going to come into what we call a bear hold or bear pose. So if this is too much for you, I just suggest you take a rest into child's pose. Otherwise, the knees are under hips. We're going to tuck the back toes, roll the shoulders away from ears, just come up so the legs are at 90 degrees, hands on the shoulders, and see how my shins are parallel to the mat. I'm breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to walk the hands back towards the feet, hold onto the elbows, heart is towards the knees, melt the shoulders down towards the feet, peel back up, nice and smooth. Restack, no need to rush, okay? Soft knees, come back to the alignment that you found at the start. Big deep breath in again. So hands come up again, melt back down, heart towards the knees. Hands on the mat, walk it forward for 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to move into the thread the needle again, where the hand comes up and we exhale underneath. Now, option if you want, as that hand comes up, you can extend the opposite leg out to create a little bit more challenge through the glutes and the core. We're going to reach underneath. Hand comes up. Exhale, reach underneath. Hand comes up. Beautiful. 1 more. Last one. Awesome, let's switch sides. Other leg comes out, optional only, otherwise keep the knees underneath the hips. Exhale as you reach underneath. That's going to activate your core. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, reach underneath. Now think about that back leg as well. That's really anchored and long and strong. So you're drawing the muscle towards the bone. That's it. Got 1 more after this. Excellent. Let's come back into our tabletop position. We're moving back to our opposite arm, opposite leg. So this time we're going to reach out in front. Now remember we had the hand going out only as 90 degrees. This time option is to lift up. We're going to take foot and arm out, back to center. Exhale, bring the knee and the elbow in. But I don't want you crunching, okay? I want you to stay tall. Lengthen, corner, center, exhale, lengthen. Now again, if this is too much, simply go back to the toe on the ground and do the arm only, what we did in the first round. Just listen to how your body feels. Awesome. Got 1 more. Beautiful. Now you remember our prayer push-ups? We're going to move back into them. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, shoulders away from ears. Suction cap the fingers down. Down we go. Exhale up. Inhale, come down. Tennis ball is underneath the chin. Thinking about elbows squeezing together. Taking your time so you can get that big exhalation as you come up. Inhale, come down. Exhale. You'll be getting a little bit of heat in the body too. That's normal. Okay, we're moving with time under tension and with intention, which makes a big difference. We're really connecting to our muscles and our core. All right, let's go the other side. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Remember, option toe on the ground, arm only. or come with me. So we're going to lift up, out to the corner slightly, back in the center. Don't crunch down, just bring the knee and the elbow in. Stay tall through your spine. Now what is going to activate your core is that exhale as the levers come in. Inhale, lengthen. Corner we go. Come back in. Exhale. Reach long. Corner. Center. Exhale. This is really challenging. You should feel this in the glute by now. Corner. Center. Exhale. Corner. Center. Exhale. Last one. Well done. All right. We're going to set up for our bear hold. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, roll the shoulders back. Remember your option is child's pose if you don't want to do this. Coming up, little hold for 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to walk back towards the feet again. Just hang out here for a minute, grab the elbows, let the shoulders cascade down. Heart is towards the knees and the knees are bent. Beautiful. Peeling right back up. Big shoulder roll. Okay, we've got 2 more rounds, and in these second rounds we're going to bring our weight into play. So starting once again at the end of your mat, feet underneath hips, shoulders away from ears, eyes straight ahead. Big deep breath in, reach up tall, find the length. Tip from the hip, bring that chest down towards your heart. Let's walk through for 3, 2, 1. Back into our tabletop position. Now we're going to move into kick back. So we've got the hands under shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're going hip, kick, hip, lower. That's it. So I'm not twisting through my spine. Nice and tall. Up, kick, hip. That's it. We've got 2 more. 1, 2. Now the next thing we're going to do is come up onto our knees and find this weight here. Grab the round ends of the weight. We're going to move up, reach, chest and lower. Up, reach, chest and lower. So shoulders away from ears. I'll go side on so you can see the position of my weight. Okay? Similar to our prayer push-ups, these arms are working as levers. I'm squeezing the elbows in. We've got 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, let's do the other side. We're going to come down into that tabletop position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees under hips, gap between the chin and chest. Remember, looking towards the top edge of the mat. Hip, kick, hip, lower. Now, as you can see, this weight doesn't become any higher than my shoulder. Okay, so you should be twisting and flinging the weight around this way. No twisting through the torso. That's it. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. All right, let's come back up into the middle onto the knees. Big shoulder roll. Bring your weight with you. You can do this with the weight or without. That's optional. Keep it at belly button height. We're going to wrap the weight in. Exhale. Inhale, out we go. Now, if you're feeling too much pressure through your core as you do this, or you're getting any bulging or doming through your core, I want you to lose the weight. Do it with your arms only, okay? So that noisy breath out and this resistance of the weight is wrapping your core in. Really important the weight isn't too high, otherwise you're going to strain your neck. That's it. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Okay, let's pop the weight down. Option for a child's pose. Have a little active stretch, or come with me into the bear hold. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck the toes. Up we come for 4. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Walk back. Hands towards the feet. Hang out here for a bit. Cascade the shoulders down. Breathe and then slowly come up, re-stack the spine. Big shoulder roll. Okay, we have 1 more round. Are you ready? Big deep breath in. lengthen, come back down, tip from the hip, heart towards the knees. Let's walk it forward for 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to find that weight again for our kickbacks. Now your option for this round again is to extend the opposite leg, or you can keep the knees underneath the hips. So the opposite leg extended towards the arm is a little bit more challenging. So we're going to go hip, kick, hip. Now remember, we're anchoring down through that back leg. Now if you're feeling really advanced, you can lift that toe off the ground. But if you're wobbly, or you're twisting, or your core, or your neck, or your back is straining, toe back on the ground, or knee underneath the hip. That's it, we've got 4 more. 3. Breathe. 2. Last one. All right, back in the middle. Remember, instead of our prayer push-ups, we are doing tricep, bicep. Up we come. Reach, chest, down. Check in with that position of the weight. Shoulders away from ears. We are nearly there. Keep moving. That's it. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. All right, we're coming back down on this other side. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Remember, we're going to the kick back. Option is to start just with the hip and kick, or to extend the opposite leg out. Tray of coffee is on your hips. Remember, we don't want to spill it. So if you're spilling that coffee and can't keep the alignment, knees underneath hips. Up, kick, and lower. Up, kick. Breathe. So that effort is when we kick back. So I want you to exhale. Anchor the leg. Draw the muscles towards the bone. We've got 4 more. Beautiful. 3. 2. Last one. Well done. We're coming back up into the center. Big shoulder roll. Remember, weight is optional. You're going to pretend there's a big beach ball out in front of you. Exhale. Wrap the weight around. Shoulders away from ears. And again, that weight stays in my peripheral vision. Okay, I'm not drawing it right behind me and twisting. Big breaths. This is where the core activates. Exhale, wrap it in. Stay tall. Awesome. We've got 4 more. 2. 3. Last one. Awesome, well done. Big shoulder roll. Lose the weight. Come back down onto all fours. Remember, 2 options. You can reach back into that child's pose, have a really good stretch, get the head on the ground, or come with me. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, snuggle the shoulders away from ears, tuck the toes, shins are parallel. Let's hold it here this time for 10. Breathe. 9, 8, 7, suction cap the fingers down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back towards the knees. We're going to hang out here for a little bit. A little bit of cascading the shoulders down. Soft neck, soft jaw. Now if you're struggling in this position, you can even get a block or something in front of you for more support. We're going to actually slide our hands underneath our feet. This is gorilla pose. Bend the knees and just wiggle the toes and give those hands a bit of a massage. Just make sure the shoulders are soft and the neck is soft. You're not clenching your jaw. That's it. And then we're very, very slowly going to come back. Hold onto the elbows. Excellent. And then we're going to melt all the way back up. So come up, restack the vertebrae. I want you to keep that softness through your knees. Last thing to come up is your head. Take your time. Realign. Keeping that pressure through the feet. Even pressure through both feet. Okay? Keeping the feet hip width apart. Big shoulder roll. Drop one hand down. Relax the head to one side. Back in the center. Hand down. Relax the head. We're going to lengthen out through these legs. We're going to step back, drop the heel down slowly, weight through the bent leg, lock the hands behind, have a little squeeze. Just make sure again that knee is directly over the ankle. We don't want to be pushing forward and straining the knee. Squeezing the shoulder blades. And let's step forward, change sides, lower the heel down, hands come out in front. Almost feel like someone's punched you in the belly, separating the shoulder blades with the gap. We've got a good gap between the chin and the chest. Relax the shoulders. Excellent. Let's come back in the center. Big shoulder roll again. Roll the wrists. Roll the ankles. Excellent. Feet underneath hips, and most importantly, 3 big deep breaths. 1. Exhale, let it go. 2. Exhale, let it go. 3. 1 more. And let it go. Well done. You can come back to this workout anytime. Do it on its own. Do it as a finisher for another workout. Have a great day.